Starting on the comic book scene over 6 decades ago, Brainiac has become a staple in the DC Comics universe, engaging in regular showdowns with the entire Justice League lineup. But what makes this mysterious entity tick? And how did he manage not only to confront, but also manipulate our beloved DC icons? Strap in, folks, because in this video, we're diving deep into the intricacies of Brainiac's character. But before we embark on this cosmic journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the superhero awesomeness Heroverse has in store for you. In the comic book realm, Brainiac made his grand entrance in the iconic Action Comics number 242, where he kicked off his villainous spree by shrinking the advanced metropolis of Kandor, straight out of Krypton. Now if you're thinking, wait a sec, that sounds familiar, you're spot on. Shrinking entire cities and even planets is kind of Brainiac's MO, whether it's in the comic panels or blasting through the pixels of your favorite video games. Case in point, his epic shenanigans take center stage in the third installment of the LEGO Batman game series. Much like the timeless antics of iconic comic book adversaries, Brainiac's cunning schemes frequently revolve around outsmarting Superman in rather pesky manners. Take, for instance, his knack for subjecting the Man of Steel to the effects of red kryptonite, resulting in the emergence of a third eye that Superman frantically attempts to conceal throughout Action Comics number 275, adding a touch of comedic flair to their ongoing rivalry. In the vibrant landscape of the 1980s, Brainiac underwent a transformative evolution, solidifying his status as the quintessential antagonist for modern fans. Action Comics number 544 played a pivotal role, reimagining Brainiac as a mechanized malefactor singularly fixated on the demise of Superman. It's within these pages that Brainiac's iconic skull ship made its debut, a menacing vessel that has since become synonymous with his nefarious endeavors. And lo and behold, this very vessel takes center stage in the thrilling trailer of Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Brainiac in television. In the television series Smallville, the enigmatic Brainiac takes on a captivating incarnation portrayed by James Marsters.
It is mine.
This rendition of Brainiac is none other than the Brain Interactive Construct, a groundbreaking Kryptonian nano-supercomputer conceived by the brilliant minds of Daxter and Jor-El. However, this technological marvel falls prey to corruption at the hands of Major Zod, who manipulates it into a scheme to destabilize Krypton's core. Introduced during the series' 5th season, Brainiac descends upon Earth, assuming the guise of Milton Fine, a seemingly benign history professor at Central Kansas A&M University. His ulterior motive? To coerce Clark Kent into freeing Zod from the confines of the Phantom Zone. Despite his initial failure, Brainiac's machinations persist, resurfacing in the 7th and 8th seasons as he continues to pose a formidable threat to the inhabitants of Smallville. This rendition of Brainiac veers from traditional depictions, portraying him as an alien android hailing from the distant planet Kolu.
We need more samples.
Renowned for his insidious machinations, this version of Brainiac is driven by a chilling obsession: the collection of cities from various planets. Brainiac's nefarious influence takes a gripping turn as he infiltrates the very heart of Kryptonian society, seizing control of the revered religious figure known as the Voice of Ra. Through this manipulation, Brainiac enacts his sinister agenda, setting into motion a series of events that threaten the very fabric of Kryptonian civilization. As the series unfolds, viewers are drawn into a captivating narrative that delves deep into the complexities of power, control, and the struggle for survival against an otherworldly threat unlike any other. Brainiac's malevolent presence extends into the realm of animated shows, leaving an indelible mark across various iconic series. From the classic The New Adventures of Superman to the acclaimed Superman the Animated Series, and even in the ensemble superhero epic Justice League, Brainiac's animated iterations consistently deliver a devilish supervillain that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, don't forget to hit that like button below and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also be sure to share this video with your friends and family who might find it interesting. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating awesome content. Stay tuned for more, and remember, your engagement keeps us going. Now let's get back to the action. Brainiac's video game appearances. As one of DC's most cherished villains, Brainiac has left an indelible mark across a multitude of video game adaptations. His inaugural cameo dates back to the 1992 arcade sensation aptly named Superman, where he assumed the formidable role of the game's ultimate adversary. Throughout the annals of DC's gaming history, Brainiac has often taken center stage as a stage boss, gracing titles like the notorious Superman 64, the Xbox classic Superman Man of Steel, and the delightfully inventive Scribblenauts Unmasked. However, it's in the widely popular MMO, DC Universe Online, where Brainiac truly shines as the primary antagonist. Here, players find themselves ensnared by Brainiac's machinations right from the start, inadvertently bestowed with their chosen metahuman abilities as they embark on a journey to thwart his nefarious schemes. Stepping into the whimsical world of LEGO DC games, Brainiac has become a staple antagonist, weaving his mischievous plots across the digital brick landscape. His introduction unfolds in LEGO Batman 2, DC Superheroes, where a tantalizing cameo at the conclusion hints at his impending role as the primary adversary in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. In this installment, Brainiac's cunning schemes take center stage as he dupes the Lantern Corps into relinquishing their powers, all in the pursuit of a rather peculiar collectible, Shrinking Earth. Not confined to a single LEGO adventure, Brainiac makes a memorable appearance in LEGO Dimensions, the Toys to Life game, engaging players' heroes in Middle-earth alongside mind-controlled Uruk-hai. The mischievous mastermind doesn't stop there, making a playable entrance in 2018's LEGO DC Supervillains game, further solidifying his enduring presence in the playful realms of LEGO gaming. Undoubtedly, one of Brainiac's most prominent video game portrayals emerges in the acclaimed fighting game Injustice 2.
It would fare better under your regime.
In every way that matters.
Where he assumes the pivotal role of the primary antagonist. Within this narrative, Brainiac deviates from his penchant for planetary collection and instead unleashes a campaign of destruction upon worlds. The game's opening sequences plunge players into the heart of chaos as Kara Zor-El, better known as Supergirl, narrowly escapes the cataclysmic demise of Krypton, a calamity orchestrated by Brainiac's formidable armada of skull ships and drones. Driven by a relentless pursuit of power, Brainiac sets his sights on Earth upon learning of the surviving Kryptonian presence there. With chilling efficiency, he mobilizes his fleet to enslave the planet's populace, plunging humanity into a desperate struggle for survival. As players navigate through the gripping storyline, they are presented with pivotal choices that determine the fate of Brainiac and the world at large. Depending on the path chosen, Brainiac's ultimate destiny unfolds, with the possibility of facing justice at the hands of Superman or being incarcerated under Batman's watchful eye. And Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Brainiac emerges as a central antagonist, unleashing havoc upon Earth by brainwashing its inhabitants, including the revered members of the Justice League themselves. Players are thrust into a gripping narrative as they navigate the chaos brought by Brainiac's malevolent influence, embarking on a thrilling roller coaster ride to thwart his sinister machinations and restore order to a world plunged into madness. With stakes at an all-time high, gamers must strategize and collaborate as they delve deep into the heart of the conflict, confronting formidable challenges and unexpected twists in their quest to bring an end to Brainiac's reign of terror. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of Brainiac's intricate web within the DC Comics universe. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and hit subscribe to stay up to date with all the superhero goodness coming your way. Until next time, keep your capes flying and your comic knowledge sharp. This is Heroverse, signing off.